Hey skaters! Today I want to review the new Possway T2, a really interesting board with some cool features and really affordable. The board is 94 cm long, which is pretty standard, and the materials of the deck are 5-layer Canadian maple and 2-layer fiberglass. This translates in a stiffer deck that will make your board high responsive, but it will attenuate less the bumps in the road. The board has a little concave that will make the board easier to turn, and the shape of the deck has more space in the foot stand points that will make the ride more comfortable and more controllable. And one of the new interesting features that a lot of brands are starting to put in their boards is the foam grip tape, which usually it's 3 to 4 millimeters, in this case is 3 millimeters. Usually I'm not a big fan of because I don't feel it that much, but people really enjoy it, and it's true that it locks your feet in the board, which is nice if you go fast and you want to make hard turns, which is a really great add-on that usually these price range boards usually don't have. And it's interesting because it adds more value to the board, and it's interesting because they went with a different design than the other brands, no hexagons here, which is fresh, and I really like to have this feature. The board comes with a single Kingpin caliber style tracks, that it's the same that comes with the Backfire boards or the Lycon GR, nothing remarkable in these tracks. The wheels that comes with the board are 90 mm and 52 mm wide, with a 85 endurance, which is a pretty standard setup nowadays. With this endurance it's good because you will have a lot of traction and you will not slip easily. This skate comes with two hub motors of 480 watts each, with a max power of 1200 watts. With these motors you can achieve 42 km/h. With my weight, 92 kilos, I achieved 38, which is correct. It's what I expected of this board, and it has a really good acceleration and good brakes, which usually hub motors has less power to accelerate and usually brakes slower, but in this case it's really great. This skate comes with a battery of 280 watts-hour, which not so long ago was a long-range battery. Nowadays it's more in a mid-term battery, but it's really great because of the price that we will talk later. For the ones you like to know the structure of the battery, this board comes with a NS3P with 18650 Li-ion battery cells, and the total power is 36 volts and 7.8 amps. The ESC, electronic speed controller, is a Link U1, which means that the acceleration and the brake will be more sloppy. It has 4 speed modes and 4 brake modes. The low mode gets 12 km/h, the mid mode 20 km/h, the high mode 42, in my case 38 km/h, and the high plus has the same top speed as the high, but it will have faster acceleration and more brake. If you have some experience in skate, I usually recommend to go with the harder brake mode possible, because if you have some incident in the street, it's better to have fast reaction, hard brakes, and it will save you from some issues. So that's my recommendation. The remote to control the ESC is the new Link E biggest hand grip remote that has the same form factor as the Lycon GR, but bigger. That makes it more ergonomic, and it's really nice in the hand. You can use it in different positions, so it's really comfortable. It has an OLED screen that will show you the battery remaining on the board, the battery remaining on the remote. It will show you the kilometers/hour you are traveling, the max speed you picked, the odometer with the total kilometrage you made, the actual trip kilometrage, the direction of the board, forward or backwards, the mode, and the brake mode. The board is rated IP54, which makes virtually the board water resistant, but I usually don't recommend to ride on wet ambience, wet floors, or raining, because the guarantee will not cover it, but this for sure will protect the board from splashes. The board comes with a 2 amp charger that will fully recharge your board in 4.5 hours, but it comes with a feature that within 1 hour it will recharge enough for you to make 7 kilometers, which is pretty great. Some of the interesting features that has this board are the long-term storage that will make automatically trigger the low power mode, and the automatic turn on and off. If you ride, the board will automatically power on, but if you stop for a few seconds, it will turn off, saving battery for you. This board weighs 8 kilos, which is hard to bring it with you. It's easier to drag it or to ride it. So resuming, This board has the same setup as the Team G and the Lycaon GR, but it shines in the price because it has absorbed grip tape, it has a lot of range, 8 amperes is pretty good, it has a remote with a screen, and all of this only for $350, which is really low. I think it's the cheapest board with these specs, and it has some features that the others don't have. I understand Possway is trying to make his space in the market, putting these really great prices, and it's really a good board for the price. It's still a Chinese board that will take long to get to your home, and the after service it will be slower, but it's really great for the price. It has more features than any other board in this range price. The only con I will bring here is the Lingy ESC. Usually Lingy has more snappier control in the acceleration and the brake, which I actually like it, but usually people don't like it. That's why a lot of brands are migrating to Hobbywing. And one of the things that Lingy still didn't solve it is the delay it has when you accelerate and brake. It's not that noticeable, and in a few minutes you will forget it, but it's there. And if you are experienced skater, maybe you will don't like it. And if you are a noob rider, you have to know that this board has the same specs and the same components as a lot of other brands, are super contrasted components, and it works. It simply works. This is my review of the Possway T2. This is a great board for the price. It will make happy a lot of riders. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comments box. You can cheer me up there too if you want it. You can give me a like and subscribe, and sooner another review.